That's right, man. Your boy just made it home, and my back is killing me. It always starts to kind of bug out on the way home, but I made it, man. We are back, and we made it home safe. Thank you guys so much for the well wishes and the support on the journey, man. And what was pretty much a home game for the Detroit Lions. From the trip down there, all I saw was Lions fans walking in, and I saw the most disrespectful display of, like, the Colts fan base should be upset. Their organization should be upset. Their franchise should be upset. The amount of Lions fans that were in there was disrespectful to the Colts. I'm not saying we were disrespectful, but it was disrespect. This was the most disrespectful display from allowing an opposing fan base to take over your stadium that I've ever seen. I know the Steelers do it, the Packers do it, but now we have become that franchise where they're going to have to outprice us from the stadiums. We are you know how wherever you go, you see terrible towels from the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you hear Muth when Freiermuth catches a pass. You hear Green Bay Packers fans, they travel well. San Francisco 49ers fans, they travel well. But I have never seen the takeover of a stadium. I've never even on you had to be there to believe it. It's just insane. And even when the Colts and Ford Field is becoming a place where it's going to be a tough place to play. And we're going to dive into that as the game goes. You know, the game comes Thursday. Speaking of Thursday, I know I'm all over the place, but just stay with me. Thursday is going to be here in the blink of an eye. Everything is pushed up because we play in 3 days. So essentially 4 days. So everything is chopped in half. Instead of the normal schedule that we usually do, now we have an expedited week. But it is just, I'm going to go over it in a video tomorrow, or probably tomorrow, because we had a quick turnaround. So I'm going to have to get this stuff out. But what the experience was in Lucas Oil, it was insane. I'll just give you a little hint because some of you might not be on Twitter. It was a fourth down for the Indianapolis Colts, and you would have thought that they were at Ford Field. That's how loud it was. Then we were on for like a fourth down or something, and it was quiet. Colts fans started leaving, and it was pretty much just Lions fans there. I mean, I had never seen anything like it on TV or in person. But anyway, let's get why I came here. Lions moved to 10-1. First time since 1934. That's when they became the Detroit Lions. We went from breaking records and making new memories last year. This year, we're just obliterating things. Shout out to Khalif Raymond, man. We'll know more about his injury tomorrow, no doubt. Hope he's well enough that he can come back for the playoff if it's that bad. If not, hopefully he can come back. You know, I'm just worst case scenario. Like, I would hate for him to miss another stretch as we go on. He missed the entire playoffs last year. Team didn't play the cleanest game, but we haven't allowed a touchdown in 10 quarters. That's another record. The Lions are just, even on an average game, they're just dismantling. And now it's crazy because we're so used to them starting slow. This team starts slow. And you kind of don't get worried anymore. It's like, okay, they start slow, but they're going to turn it up. And that's exactly what they did. I don't know if y'all knew this, but every time the Detroit Lions have Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery score a touchdown, we win the game this year. Also, something we're going to talk about as we dive into this, all right? But let's go because we done burned a lot of time. Let's look at the stats real quick. These are the team stats. Lions had 26 first downs, 12 shy of last week's 38, to the Colts 11. Rushing first downs, Colts had 3. We had 10. We wind up dominating them. I did say that we weren't superior, and then we were superior, and this shows that we were the superior team. Third down efficiency, we went 9 for 15. They went 25%, 3 for 12. Fourth down, I hated this play call. I'm not mad at the fact that we went for it. I hated the play call. Both teams were Both teams were 0-1. I cannot believe this. 49 plays to our 72. 49 plays, but you're going to see why when we get down to TOP. Total drives were both 10. Total yards, 390 to 268 for them. Yards per play, they actually beat us on this one. But we had 23 more plays. So in a way, they didn't beat us. On the stat sheet, they have more, but when you add the 23 plays, is it really more? Not really. 5.4 to 5.5. Passing, 253 to 172. I like to see this. And this is with Kendall Vildor out there, who is a liability. There's no doubt about it. He at this point, we might need to get Jerry Jacobs. I mean, real talk, because he's unemployed right now, and we don't know what's going on with Terrion. And I know we got Emmanuel, but we're at the point that we need bodies. Jared Goff, not the prettiest day from him. 26 for 36. Anthony Richardson, 11 for 28. There were some drop passes. There was some stuff that was brought back. Tough day for the Colts. Yards per pass, 6.5 to 6.1. Neither team had an interception thrown. Jared Goff was sacked 3 times. We did not get to Anthony Richardson. We also did not sack Mac Jones. No, I'm sorry. We sacked Mac Jones 1 time. So I'm going to cut back to me real quick. All right. Yes, we're winning. Yes, we're winning. Yes, the defense is playing very well. I still would like to be able to actually get to the quarterback. I know the back end is playing very well. I think Zadarius Smith led the team in pressures, and he was out there clowning. Zadarius Smith is a good time. He is the guy you want to go to the party with. He is a good time. He was hyping up the crowd. It was on the road. It was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I'm hoping that the Lions bring Jason Pierre-Paul off the couch. Go get him. Help bring him in. At this point, bodies. That's what we need. So I would like to see more quarterback. I want these guys. Zadarius had like 3 or 4 quarterback hits. I want him on the ground. All right? That's never going to change. But we're winning. Aaron Glenn is coaching his tail off. We're going to talk about him a little later as well. Rushing, another 100-yard day between the two backs, 137 to 96. Rushing attempts, 30. This is when we win games, 33 to 21. And don't forget, those 21 and 33 include whenever Jared Goff has to scramble as well. Yards per rush, 4.2 to 4.6. Red zone, we went 75%. This is how we win games. They went 0 for 2. The first one was in the first quarter. They could have scored 7, but they only got 3. Penalties, a pretty decent day for the Lions. 5 penalties, 45 yards to 10 penalties, 75 yards, 0 turnovers. Jared Goff fumble was recovered by the offense. Anthony Richardson fumble was recovered by the offense. This right here, we almost doubled them in TOP, 37 to 22. But let's do something new today. We're going to look at the box score, because I want to show you the Detroit Lions. David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs might have just become the lead back. He might have last week kind of taken over. David Montgomery only had 8 carries. I know he got hurt. He went out. But this has kind of been a pattern. But both of these guys are, and that's why Sonic and Knuckles fit so well. They come in, they do their thing. Jared Goff, 2 carries, 0 yards. But I wanted to show you something. Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown streak was broken. Not a single receiving touchdown today. But I want to, when this guy right here has 3 or more receptions, we win games. This is the Josh Reynolds replacement. Tim Patrick was having some yak catches. Look at that. Long was 27. I owe Tim Patrick an apology. He's healthy. Denver Broncos Syndicate told me about him. Was mad they lost him. And he has stayed healthy and has proven me wrong. Shout out to Tim Patrick. It's always being available. He has been unavailable for the last 2 seasons, but he's available now, and he's doing his thing. So shout out to Timmy P. Jake Bates, another perfect day, has not missed. Let's go to field goals. We should be able to see it down here. Jake Bates, only 1 field goal, 56%. This man has missed 1 kick. 1 kick. This dude is like, I mean, he is doing the thing. He's missed 1 extra point in the entire season, and we've played 11 games. You minus that one extra point. If he hit that, he is perfect. And look at Jack Fox. Jack was killing them, man. Look, Lucas Oil Stadium is so big. It's a big stadium. It's a lot of space. Like Ford Field is kind of tight. It's a little tighter. Lucas Oil go out and out and out. They got way up top. It remind me of the Silverdome. If you've ever been to the Silverdome, you'll know. Or Arrowhead. You know, it's a lot of space, kind of flares out like that. Ford Field doesn't go out that far. Those punts they looked like they weren't going anywhere because it was just, but when you look at where Jack was standing and then where inevitably the person would catch the punt, it was like 65, 70 yards, man. Jack was killing him. He was killing him. But it didn't seem like that from being in the stadium where I was sitting. By the way, not a bad seat in the house. It's not a bad seat in the house. And the Colts, man, they got some things there that were really, really cool that I wish the Lions would do. I didn't know this, but the Colts also have the Simba cam. I literally thought that was a Detroit Lion thing. I don't think I saw that at Arrowhead, but I thought because we were the Lions, you got the Lion King, Simba, Pride. I literally thought it was exclusive to the Detroit Lions. But they have these parachutes, man, T-shirts that fall out of the sky. And they're on these little parachutes, you know, the ones they used to make, or you could go to the store, the little toy soldiers had the parachutes, you could throw them up. And they fall from the ceiling, man. It was kind of crazy. But the bold part is if you sit in the upper, like, if you sit in, quote, the nosebleeds, you ain't gonna get one. They don't come up there, which is really bold. They need to start doing something for people up there. Even Ford Field, man, you can't get nothing. You can't get nothing if you sit up there. But the Lions, man, they came to play. They came to play 10-1, and it's weird going into games thinking that you're going to win. Like, we've been losers for so long. I hate to say this, but I forgot what it feels like to lose. I mean, and then you lose, and you're going to be mad, but you're going to be like, eh. I mean, like, okay, if we lose to the Bears, I'm going to be like, bro, we shouldn't have lost to the Bears. And we shouldn't lose at home at all. The one loss that we have is at home. We're undefeated on the road. But we lose to the Bears, we shouldn't lose to the Bears. So that might be a little salty. But if we lose to the Bills, you're going to be like, okay, Bills are a good team. They've been a good team for a long time, and they're really a good team this year. You're like, okay. Plus, I mean, right now, we're 9 in a row. It could be 10 in a row by the end, and we drop one, and now we're what? 11. No, we would be 12-1 if we beat the Green Bay Packers, right? If we lose a division game, you're gonna be like, but you're gonna be like, okay, we'll get them next week. It's gonna suck because the streak could be broken and all this other stuff. But I mean, you know, I'd rather you lose one now before you get to the playoffs when you can't lose any. So, but it feels weird being in that situation where it's like, you know, you lose. Sometimes you lose one, right? It's crazy, but Lions are doing their thing. It's going to be a quick week, so get ready. I had a blast. If I wish that I could have seen everybody. I wanted to show you guys this too. I want to shout out Lions Live Wire and his dad. Met them. Really, really cool folks, man. Here's your boy right here. Here's your boy. He has a YouTube channel as well. Young man. That's me, you know, with the baggy. I bought this hoodie when I was 20 pounds heavier. But hey, I look like somebody's daddy. All I need is some glasses, bro. Like, I look like somebody's daddy. But I met Lions Live Wire and his dad, which was super cool, man. They came and met me and stuff. And I wish I could have met everybody that was there, but they're going to have to raise the ticket prices because we are coming out in droves. It was the craziest thing. Y'all thought Arrowhead was bad. Like, it's getting worse. We are becoming the new Pittsburgh Steelers fans, the new Green Bay Packers fans. There's only 3 fan bases, the San Francisco 49ers. Those 3 are the most traveling fan bases I've ever seen. And I think that we are giving the Pittsburgh Steelers a run for their money. If we had some type of tangible, you know, physical thing that went with our fan base, like a terrible towel or something, we would have took that. It was insane. It was literally the most insane thing. It was disrespectful. That's how crazy it was. But anyway, I'm tired. we actually got to record another video because I heard some news this morning as I'm driving to Indianapolis that blew my mind. I almost talked about it when it happened, when this player was released, but I was like, there's no way. And then I saw something today that said it might be a way, and my mind was blown. But I got to make that video so you guys can see that in the morning. You're going to see this one after dark. But had a blast. Giveaway winners have been announced. I just got to say this, and we'll wrap it up. If you are going to participate in a giveaway, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to, while the giveaway is going on, even if you subscribe and you then unsubscribe after you win, I need your subscriptions to be public during that time that I'm checking. I have to be able to see it. If I cannot see it, it's tough because you could watch the channel, but you may not be a subscriber. And I don't want to reward anybody who isn't subscribed. I mean, if you subscribe and then you unsubscribe, that's kind of low, but I don't want to reward, and I can't verify that you're a subscriber. YouTube will tell me if you're a public subscriber or not. It has a little icon by your name, and it'll filter you guys out through public subscriptions. So I need to be able to see that, all right, at the time of the giveaway contest. When I make the draw, what I do is I pick the winner and I go check to see if you're a public sub. I need you guys to be that, all right? The instructions will no longer be confusing. We will strictly be using the comment picker because the wheel is just too much, and I don't want to confuse you guys. It's just going to be very simple. You comment and you be a public subscriber. You do those two things, you are in the running, all right? So I just wanted to leave y'all with that. But anyway, everybody had a great night. Lions Live Wire, was nice to meet you and your dad. My name is Derek, by the way. I didn't get your name. I feel super stupid for that. But and everybody else, man, this is going to be a year, and we are not done yet. We still got work to do. But this channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. I did not mean to talk for almost 18 minutes, but it was a lot to catch up on. Thank you for supporting the video.